To help two brothers reveal some new menu items and for an eating challenge featuring Pitt State football personalities. Come out and enjoy the festivities and a great meal yourself. It's the Drive at 5 and a Pitt State football eating challenge live from Kansas Crossing Casino Wednesday, January 24th, right here on ESPN 100.7.
Get there to play. Come on out, have a good time tonight. The slots are flowing and the time is right. More jackpots, more money, more fun. We'll treat you like you're number one. The State Falls Casino. Get ready to play.
No one wants to file for bankruptcy, but a wage garnishment can make it hard to pay the rent, pay the pharmacy, or even feed the family. Bankruptcy can be a viable option to help families cope with unfortunate and unforeseen financial hardship. Call Steve Stockert at Wilburn & Towner, 620-231-5620 for a consultation to find out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you and your family. Call today. Wilburn & Towner, a full-service law firm, 620-231-5620. We are a debt relief agency, helping people find the relief they need in bankruptcy.
High school basketball coverage on ESPN 100.7 is on the air. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by
Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5 is brought to you by Vintner Motors, CDL Electric, the City of Frontenac, Benar Eye Care, Frontenac Bank, Haynes Incorporated, Pet Care and Surgery Center, Wilburn & Towner, Wells Fargo Shane Peak, University Bank, SEK Urgent Care, Commerce Bank, Crossland Construction, Jockton Sporting Goods, Watco Company, Lane Lord Basketball Team, Lovat Bank, Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing, Lindbergh Pharmacy, Pittsburgh State University, Cy Smile Center, Ryan Insurance, and the Spigarelli Law Firm.
Now let's go live courtside for tonight's pregame show on ESPN 100.7.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to coverage of high school basketball here on Radio X 103.5 as well as ESPN1007.com as we are live in Frontenac for the first CNC League doubleheader of the season for both the Frontenac Raiders and the visiting team, the Galena Bulldogs. For Frontenac, they come in 4-7 overall. The girls just finished 6th place in the Kansas Army National Guard here in Frontenac last week. They lost a first-round matchup to a very good team from William Chrisman up in Independence, Missouri. And then they had a good win over KC Turner and before dropping the 5th place game to Blue Springs by 9. They look to bounce back here as the second season begins tonight, and they welcome in the Galena Bulldogs, who come in with a 10-3 record coming off of a 3rd place finish at the Tony Dubray Classic over in Liberal, one of those tournaments that wouldn't end between weather and power outages and everything. It caused a lot of issues with that Tony Dubray, so they finished up on Sunday. Their boys finished last night and at one point lost to Colgan in the championship game. So we got a really good doubleheader coming up here for you tonight to kick off CNC League play. Don't forget, tell your friends you can watch it online as well, ESPN1007.com. They're going to do the national anthem. We'll take 2 minutes, come back with the starting lineups and the opening tip as the 2018 CNC basketball season. Opening tip-off just a couple of minutes away. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
After 3 decades in business, Vintner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Vintner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Vintner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Vintner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Finding lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilbertandtowner.com.
See their ad and names and numbers.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here, Frontenac High School. It's time for the starting lineups. First for Galena. They are coached by Preston Scarrow. He's assisted by Ryan Bird and Becca Murphy. They are 10-3, coming off a third-place finish at the Tony Dubray Classic. Starting for them, a senior Megan Flowers, a senior Lindsey Dixon, senior Jarrah Thrower, senior Paige Jensen, and Katie Marie Stapleton. So 5 seniors starting for Preston Scarrow, and that's always scary for the opponents when you've got 5 veteran players that have played a lot of varsity minutes leading up to this season. Starting for the Frontenac Raider girls, at guard, Maddie Davis will get the start tonight. Karma Fields, Bria Ginnivan, Taylor Peterson, and Lauren Harper, excuse me. I knew I was going to do that before the season was over. So it's Harper, Ginnivan, Peterson, Fields, and Davis for the 4-7 Frontenac Raiders. In their home whites, black letters and numerals. And Galena in their road blues, white letters and numerals. And Martha Harper, Scotty Fields, and Bailey Flora, the assistant coaches. And we are ready for some CNC League basketball. Just about 5 weeks away from sub-state. Frontenac in 4A Division II will host Prairie View, Iola, and Girard. Galena up to 4A Division II this year. They will play their sub-state in Columbus with Baxter, Columbus, and Parsons. So can have guaranteed a couple of local teams here at least in the 4A Division II, both boys and girls. Basketball tournament just doesn't seem right seeing that Galena in 4A Division II. Not only that, they have more students than Frontenac and Girard, so it's definitely exploding over there. So Harper will set to jump it up against Paige Jensen. Raiders moving from right to left. There's the AD, Bo Serwinski. Opening tip slapped into the front court. Frontenac will have the first possession, and they say that they turn it over. Alternating possession on the jump ball will go to the Galena Bulldogs. 5 seconds in. We had our first jump ball. Galena will have it against the half-court trap of the Raiders. Jensen will bring it up, hands it off for Dixon. Dixon had it taken away by Karma Fields. Fields up the floor to Maddie Davis. Nice catch in traffic, and she's fouled on the left-handed layup attempt. And that one will go on Lindsay Dixon. That's her first. Team first. And Maddie is a pretty solid free throw shooter. Will be at the line shooting 2 here, 16 seconds into the game. First free throw, no good. Announcer Jinx got her again. We're scoreless, 16 seconds in. Got a couple of turnovers and a foul already. Second free throw for Davis, got it. Maddie split the pair, the Raiders lead 1-0. They'll pick them up in their half-court trap. Jensen will run the point, gets it in the middle of the floor to Dixon. Dixon attacks the basket, dumps it down baseline right for Flowers. Back to Jensen, skim pass left wing for Stapleton, open 15-footer, in and out, no good. Harper clears the board. She'll dribble it up the floor, hand it off to Davis near half court. Frontenac with the ball, leading 1-0, right side for Peterson. Taylor trying to lob it over the top, nobody there, and it's stolen by Thrower. Thrower will bring it up for Jensen. Jensen dribbles between the circles, top of the key, gets it down on the baseline for Stapleton. Same shot she just missed it again. And Maddie Davis clears the board for Frontenac. She'll push it up right to left through the defense. Shot partially blocked, some contact in there, no foul called. And Galena comes away with it. They'll kick it up the floor to Dixon, out for Jensen. Long three, right wing, halfway down and out. Ginnivan clears the board. Outlets it up the floor to Davis. Davis skips it across to Peterson. Taylor will spot up for an open three, and it crawls over the front of the rim. Peterson hits her first three ball, 4-0 Frontenac, 90 seconds in. Stapleton quickly at the other end. Hands it off for Dixon. Now Jensen behind the circle. Now dribbles back near half court. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to the foul line for Thrower. Turnaround jumper from 15. Too strong. Good box out and rebound by Karma Fields. Up the floor to Davis. And it's deflected off of Galena and will stay right here with Frontenac. .6:12 remaining. First quarter, 4-0. Frontenac. Fields to the basket, shot missed. Rebound tipped around loose on the floor. Harper's got it. Now she's tied up, able to save it off to Fields. Fields back to Harper. Lauren to the basket. Layup is good. 6 straight for the Raiders to open up the game. 5:50 to play. There's a deflection in, is still on the pressure. Ginnivan with it to the basket, lost it, saves it across the lane to Davis. Count the bucket, and she's fouled. And the Raiders opening up an 8-0 lead here with 5:44 to play first quarter, and Maddie Davis will be at the line for a 3-point play. 3 points for Maddie, 1 of 2 at the foul line, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout Galena, it's a 30. We'll take it with them. We're back to Frontenac High School in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Bill prescriptions online at
low fees, low loan rates, and high deposit rates.
What if there was a place like this in your community? There is. Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union, with locations in Pittsburgh, Fort Scott, Independence, and Coffeyville, serving area residents since 1949.
Now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Maddie Davis will shoot the and one at the foul line. Frontenac leading 8-0, 5:44 to play first quarter of the girls' game, and Davis knocks it down. 4 for Maddie. She's 2 of 3 from the foul line. The Raiders picking them up, little half-court pressure. Flowers up the floor to Stapleton. Stapleton inside to Jensen. Left wing to Jarrett Thrower. She'll kick it out for Dixon. Dixon penetrates, back out to Thrower on the baseline. She'll dribble into a double team. Skips it near side for Jensen. Open 3 ball, missed it short. Rebound right back to her. She'll take it up in traffic and lay it in. Good effort there by Paige Jensen, the senior. Would not be denied there. 9-2 Frontenac. Ginnivan up the floor to Harper. Harper at the basket, and she lays it in. Harper with 4. 11-2 Raiders, 3 minutes into this one. Frontenac with the lead. Flowers on the right wing into Stapleton. Kicks it out, baseline right for Dixon. Back to Stapleton on the right wing. Top of the key now for Jensen against the Frontenac zone. They get it inside to Thrower. Back up top for Jensen, down to the baseline for Stapleton. Galena very patient here. Down 11 too early, but still plenty of time. They get it to Thrower, turnaround jumper at the foul line is no good, but a whistle and a foul on the shot. That's going to go on Karma Fields, her first, team first. And that'll put Jarrah Thrower at the line shooting 2. First one is up and good. 11-3 Frontenac. Raiders by 8, 4:35 to play first quarter. Second one, missed it off the side of the rim. Peterson clears the board for Frontenac. Galena going to pick him up. There's it for Galena. Gets it over to Jensen. She'll bring it up the left side of the floor. Hands it off for Dixon. Right side for Flowers. Flowers gets it inside to Thrower. Thrower kicks it back up top for Jensen. Galena very patient. Get it to Thrower. Turnaround jumper miss. Good rebound by Flowers and a whistle and a foul on the follow. And that'll put Megan Flowers at the line shooting 2 for Galena.
Megan Flowers on the line for the Bulldogs. She'll shoot 2.
First one for Flowers is up and good. Her first point, 11-4 Frontenac. Second one, too strong off the glass. Thrower with a rebound. She'll dribble it back out, hand it off for Jensen, and Galena will reset, and then they turn it over. Stolen by Karma Fields. Fields up the floor to Davis. Davis at the basket, missed it. Rebound, loose on the deck, and a tie-up. Alternating possession will stay right here with Frontenac. The Raiders leading 11-4, have missed a couple of bunnies right at the basket. Michaela McNeamer will check in, the senior. See her first appearance in this game. 3:26 to play, first quarter. Raiders inbound it to Karma Fields. Top of the key for Peterson. Peterson to the basket, the runner too strong. Harper with a rebound, her follow missed. Rebound tipped out. We're going to have a loose ball foul. That's going to go on Frontenac, and that's number 2 on Karma. So Caitlin Sellers will check in and replace Karma. Frontenac will extend that half-court pressure, leading 11-4, 3:10 to play first quarter. Thrower drives baseline, cut off. Gets it over to Dixon. Dixon into the lane, kicks it up top for Stapleton. Back to Thrower behind the arc on the right side to McNeamer. Baseline left for Flowers. Flowers is fouled. This one's on Bria Ginnivan. That is her first, team 4th. And Skylar Baker will check in and replace Lauren Harper with 2:54 to play first quarter. Inbound it to Stapleton on the baseline. Back to Dixon, kicks it out for Thrower. Over to Stapleton, thought about a 3 for a moment. Dumps it down to the baseline for Thrower. Back to Stapleton. Offensive possession running on the left side of the floor now. They swing it up top to McNeamer. Foul line for Stapleton. McNeamer right side for Dixon, who dribbles it back to the top of the key to reset. Over to Flowers on the right wing. Back to Dixon, long 2-ball on the way, missed. Good rebound and a box out there by Bria Ginnivan, and Frontenac will have the possession, 2:18 to play. First quarter, and they lead by 7. Peterson inside the Sellers, turnaround jumper, no good. Baker had the rebound for a moment, and it's taken away by McNeamer. 2:05 to play first quarter. Frontenac leading by 7. Stapleton, right side to Flowers, to McNeamer, up top for Stapleton. Loaded up another 3, but passed up the open shot. Now she gets it back, this time from 17, and she swished it. Katie Marie Stapleton with her first point. It's down to a 5-point Frontenac lead, 11-6. Over to Baker, she'll try a long two, miss it, follow her shot. Kicks it up top for Davis. Maddie will drive to the basket, but traveled in the process, and we'll turn it over back to Galena. Jensen returns to replace Lindsay Dixon. .95 seconds remaining, first quarter, 11-6. Stapleton, she just hit a shot from there, takes it again. This time it rims out. And Davis will clear the board. Maddie will push it up the floor, right to left. Kicks it out for Baker. Skylar swings it right side for Peterson. Down in the corner for Ginnivan, lobs it into Sellers. It's poked away and stolen by Galena. Flowers with it. She'll bring it up the floor. Stapleton, left wing for Paige Jensen. Back to Flowers. Back to Jensen, playing catch in the backcourt against the Raider zone. Flowers drives baseline, cuts off, gives it to thrower, long three, and she hits it. And just like that, Galena's back in it. At 11-9 Frontenac, 50 seconds remaining, first quarter. Ginnivan throws it away, stolen by Jensen. Galena can tie or take the lead here in the final 40 seconds. Jensen in the lane, pulled up jumper, and it's up and good. A 9-0 run by Galena has tied it up at 34. Baker, right side for Sellers, back to Baker, and she traveled. And Galena can hold it for the final 30 seconds of this first quarter. It didn't start out so good. They were down 9-0 and then 11-2. And now a 9-0 run from Galena has tied the game at 11. So Jensen will walk it up against the 1-2-2 zone. Picks up her dribble in the backcourt, passes it over to McNeamer. Down on the baseline for Dixon. She passes out of a double team to McNeamer. Back to Jensen near half court. 15 seconds. Back to Paige Jensen, who holds it between the circles. Lost it out of bounds off the Frontenac with 7.3 remaining. Niemer plays it in the corner for Flowers. Nice bounce pass into the post, and a travel whistle on Emerson Johnson, who just checked in. Frontenac will inbound it the other end of the floor with 4.8 seconds remaining. Peterson up the floor, half-court shot, good if it goes, no good. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 11. Frontenac and Galena girls in this CNC League matchup. We are back to Frontenac after this 1-minute timeout. This is Radio X 103.5.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Galena basketball to start the second quarter. Pass is deflected on the inbound, stolen away by Maddie Davis. Nice bounce pass in transition to Taylor Peterson, who lays it in. 5 for Taylor. Frontenac retakes the lead. 13-11, 7:40 remaining in the first half. Stapleton to Dixon. Over to Jensen. Galena very patient against this Frontenac zone. Pretty much every possession, all 5 players touch the ball. Dixon along 2, and she swished it. Lindsey Dixon with her first bucket, ties it at 13, 7:20 to play. Karma Fields, who has 2 fouls, back into the game. She'll bring it up the floor, pass out of a double team, it's stolen away. Jensen with it, transition bucket at the other end, missed. Davis with it, baseball pass over the top of Lauren Harper, and it goes out of bounds back to Galena. Just joining us, Frontenac was out to a 9-0 lead, then 11-2, and then a 9-0 run by Galena in the final 4 minutes of that first quarter. Tied it at 11. We've traded buckets here in the second quarter, tied at 13. Jensen thought about a 3 at the left wing, over to Stapleton, back to Jensen. Frontenac sagging back in that 2-3 zone. Down in the corner for thrower. She just hit one from there. This one missed. And Davis clears the board. Up the floor to Fields. Karma had it taken away. Jensen up the floor to Stapleton. Back to Jensen, and she'll slow it down. And they will run some clock and shorten this game a little bit. Flowers inside to Stapleton. Kicks it out for Jensen. Open 3 ball. Comes up short. Harper clears the board. Up the floor to Baker. Schuyler hands it off for Harper. Back to Peterson. Top of the key for Maddie Davis. Tied at 13. 6:15 remaining first half. Baker skips it left wing for Peterson. Taylor will launch another 3, and she swishes it. Great game here early on for Taylor. She's got 8. Raiders by 3. 6-minute mark of the first half. Dixon on the right wing. Skips it left side for Jensen in the high post for Stapleton. Turnaround jumper, and she got it. 4 for Stapleton. 16-15 Raiders. Galena with a little full court press. The pass is thrown away by Skylar Baker. She picked up her dribble in no man's land just across half court. She was in a double team trying to kick it across the floor to a teammate. Nobody there. And they turn it over. Back to the Bulldogs. 5:40 to play. First half, 16-15. Frontenac by a point. And Flowers is whistled for the travel. And it'll go back to the Raiders with 5:33 to play in the first half. Inbound it to Peterson. Up the floor to Fields. Back to Peterson. Long pass over the top to Baker. Nice pass across the lane to Maddie Davis. Counted, and she's fouled. Maddie Davis with 4, and will have her second opportunity, or 6, excuse me. And have her second opportunity in an and 1. And try to stretch it to a 4-point Raider lead. They lead 18-15, 5:22 to play first half. First one up and good. 7 for Davis. 19-15 Raiders. 5:20 to play, first half. Jensen to Dixon. Dribbles into traffic. Hands it back to Jensen. Jensen down the left side of the lane. Kicks it out for Johnson. Left wing for Dixon. Inside to Johnson. Nice pass across the lane to Flowers. Kicks it out for Dixon. Over to Johnson. 10-foot jumper. Short. Harper with a rebound. Up the floor to Peterson. Now to Davis. Maddie will push it up all the way to the hoop. Layup is good. Maddie Davis getting aggressive. She's got 9. Frontenac by 6 at 21-15. Up the floor to throw her, and she shuffled her feet. And whistled for the travel. It'll go back to the Raiders. Second quarter starting out much the same way that the first quarter did, with Frontenac on a run here. Fields to Davis, back to Fields against the full court press. Nice steal by Jensen. Jensen, nice pass ahead in transition to Thrower, and Thrower lays it in. She's got 6. 21-17. Frontenac by 4 with a basketball. Ginneman lobs it inside. It's poked away and stolen. McNeemer hands it off for Dixon. Dixon up the floor in the lane. Jump stop. Nice bounce pass inside to Johnson, and Johnson's fouled. And that'll put her at the line shooting 2. Trying to cut into this 4-point Frontenac lead with 4:11 remaining in this first half. First one up and good.
And in for the Raiders, number 24, Bailey Blues.
21-18, Raiders by 3. Second one on the way for Emerson Johnson. Second one is up and good. She hit them both. 21-19, Frontenac by 2, 4:10 to play in the first half, and a travel call on Frontenac in the backcourt. We'll give it right back to the Galena Bulldogs. 4:07 to play first half, 21-19. Galena by 2 with the or trail by 2 with the basketball. They get it to Johnson. Back to McNeamer, hands it off for Jensen. Left wing for McNeamer. In the high post for Thrower, nice catch in traffic. Kicks it across to the left elbow for McNeamer, open jumper missed. And Davis clears the rebound. She'll push it up from right to left with the Raiders by 2, hands it off for Harper. Down in the corner for Ginnivan, top of the key for Peterson. Over to Bailey Rooms, it is checked in, her 3 missed. Nice offensive board by Ginnivan, her follow blocked and knocked out of bounds, and will stay right here with the Raiders. 3:37 to play first half. Raiders by a bucket. Get it into Fields. Carmel will launch her first 3. Missed everything. And an over the back foul that will go on Lauren Harper. That's 2 on Harper. Jaden Meyer will check in for the Raiders.
Jaden Meyer. Also stepping out for the Raiders, number 10, Reagan.
And Reagan Hipfel will check in, the freshman. We'll see her first minutes here. 3:34 to play first half, 21-19. Frontenac leads by 2. Led by as many as 9 on 2 different occasions in this one. Jensen gets it across the timeline to Thrower to McNeamer. Back to Jensen. Frontenac setting up in their 1-3-1 zone. Down in the corner for Johnson. Skips it up top for Jensen. 3:13 remaining, first half, 21-19. Frontenac by a bucket. Down in the corner for Dixon. Drives into the lane, dumps it over for Johnson. Left wing for McNeamer, down to the left baseline for Jensen. Up top for Dixon, inside to Johnson. Shot over Ginnivan is up and good. Emerson Johnson, some good minutes here for Preston Scarrow in this first half. She's got 4, and the game's tied at 21. 2:45 to play. Long pass over the top, and Ginnivan was on the sideline. And Frontenac will turn it over again. It's Katie Marie Stapleton. Katie Marie Stapleton will check in for Galena. Peterson returns for Frontenac. 2:43 to play, first quarter. Tied at 21. Jensen gets it across the timeline, picks up her dribble, and has it knocked away. It's loose on the deck. Stapleton had it, and then Reagan Hipfel takes it away from her. Hipfel right to left, shot in the lane, no good. Ginnivan with a rebound, and she's fouled on the follow. And that will send Bria to the line, shooting 2 for Frontenac. So Jarrah Thrower picks up her second. Ginnivan will shoot 2 and try to untie this game with 2:24 remaining in the first half. Free throw up, no good. Second one, no good. She missed them both. We're tied at 21, 2:18 remaining, first half. Jensen to Dixon. Down in the corner for Thrower. 2-minute mark to get it into Stapleton. Kicks it out for Jensen. Back to Thrower. Drives baseline through the Frontenac defense. Shot missed. And the rebound pulled down by the Raiders up the floor to Ginnivan. Too strong of a pass for her to handle. And it'll go out of bounds back to Galena. As Megan Flowers checks back in for the Bulldogs. She replaced Jarrah Thrower. 1:53 remaining. First half, we're tied at 21. There's a deflection and a steal by Karma Fields. Then Fields has it taken away. Peterson with it up the floor to Hipfel, and her shot missed. Rebound pulled down by Jensen. She'll push it up the other way with numbers and throw it away. Johnson had it taken away, and then Peterson dribbled it out of bounds. And they're going to say it's Frontenac ball. It should be Galena's ball. But they're going to give it to Frontenac. Now the officials are going to talk about it. They're going to have to overturn this. There's no way that. Frontenac with it. They throw it away, and Maddie Davis had it taken away. Right side for Jensen. Final minute of this first half. We're tied at 21. And the shot is up and good by Dixon. Lindsey Dixon with 4. Galena retakes the lead. And a traveling call whistled at the other end on the Raiders. And Galena can hold it if they choose to the final shot of this third quarter. They throw it away, stolen by Ginnivan. Bria up the floor, coast to coast, missed the layup, rebound tipped around. Johnson had it, and then she butts heads with Karma Fields. Back to Jaden Meyer, shot missed. Davis with the rebound. The follow is up and good. Maddie Davis in double figures with 11. Frontenac's tied it at 23. Frontenac with a basketball, or Galena with a basketball, excuse me. Final 17 seconds. And the shot is up and good by Katie Stapleton. She's got 6. Galena by 2. Final 9 seconds of this first half, and a backcourt violation. And Frontenac will turn it over. And we'll turn it over back to the Galena Bulldogs with 2.4 remaining. They inbound it, stolen by Davis, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. It's been a well-played first half. Galena takes a 2-point lead into the locker room at halftime, 25-23. We are back to Frontenac after this 3-minute timeout. Look at the first half numbers and get you ready for the second half. 25-23 Galena. We're back in 3 minutes.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps.
CDL does more than just electrical work, like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking in graduation, life is full of wonderful moments, but the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at commercebank.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for tips on making the most of life. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
For all those New Year's resolutions, stop at Jocksnitch to get your new running shoes and new workout gear from Nike to Adidas. We also have Brooks and Asics running shoes to get the new year started right. Here at Jocksnitch in downtown Pittsburgh, Adidas Ultra Boost on sale for a great price of $129.99. Stop in to see the Jocksnitch sales we have going on right now. You don't want to miss these deals. Select Chiefs and Royals apparel are marked down. Stop in Jock Snitch today in downtown Pittsburgh.
Sporting goods from Jock's Niche.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to BarrettBodyFrame.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here in Frontenac, opening night of CNC League play for the Frontenac Raiders and the visiting Galena Bulldogs in the first half of the girls' game. Been pretty well played here, 25-23. The Galena Bulldogs coming in 10-3. Will take a 2-point lead into the locker room at halftime, and the game started out 9-0 run for Frontenac. Then the teams traded buckets. The Raiders led by 11-2, and then 9 straight by the Bulldogs to tie it. And that left us tied at 11 in the first quarter. And then Frontenac led by as many as 6 in that second quarter. And then the teams traded buckets for Galena tied it at 21, took the lead 23-21. Frontenac tied it at 23, and then Galena hit a bucket with about 40 seconds remaining to take that 2-point lead into the locker room at halftime. Let's take a look at the first half leading scorers. First for Galena, they've got a pair of girls with 6, Jarrah Thrower and Katie Marie Stapleton with 6 each. Dixon pitched in 4. Johnson off the bench pitched in 4. 4 points from Paige Jensen and a free throw from Megan Flowers. For Frontenac, they are led by Maddie Davis with 11. They got 8 points from Taylor Peterson and 4 points from Lauren Harper. So both teams making some adjustments here at halftime. The key is Galena's patience, getting down 9-0 in a ball control type offense, especially against the zone defense that Frontenac's playing. Several possessions, everybody on the floor for Galena has touched the ball. They passed it around, looked for the open shot. Very patient. A couple times, nearly a minute ran off the clock on their first couple of possessions of the game, and that's really been the difference, is their ability to be patient and figure out a way to find the seam in this Frontenac Raider zone here in this first half. 25-23, Galena by a bucket. We'll take our final 3-minute timeout of this first half, come back, start of the second half. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
Does your current checking account pay you up to $15 per month? With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB. Member FDIC.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at halftime of the girls' game, the CNC League game between the Frontenac Raiders and the Galena Bulldogs. We'll have the boys matchup coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. You can watch this game as well online, ESPN1007.com. We'll have all the Frontenac, Colgan, Pittsburgh High, and Girard games live streaming on our website. We also have over on ESPN 100.7 right now the KU Oklahoma game. So big night for basketball, as that will continue to be the theme here for the rest of January, and then it really will heat up both in the high school and college ranks in February. We will have Pittsburgh State on the road, and we'll have a doubleheader for you. On Thursday, Eddie Lomchak will be down in Oklahoma City, Edmond, Oklahoma, Central Oak, for men's and women's doubleheader. Come on the air about 5 o'clock, tip off at 5:30. And also join us tomorrow out at the Two Brothers Mining Company for the new menu announcement and also the food challenge. We'll be joined by a couple of Pitt State football celebrities, if you will. So we were looking for that at the under 4 timeout. KU leads Oklahoma 37-29. I'm sure you can hear that over on ESPN 100.7 as we are ready to start the second half. Frontenac will have the basketball from right to left. It's Fields, Davis, Harper, Ginnivan, and Peterson. Maddie Davis will drive through the defense of Galena, missed the layup, rebound tipped around. And it's loose on the deck and then out of bounds off of Galena. So Frontenac will inbound it again. Kick it right side for Karma Fields. Her jumper missed. Galena with it down in the corner for Flowers. Open jumpers up and good. Megan Flowers with 3. The Bulldog lead is 4. They get it up the floor to Ginnivan. Bria on the right wing, up top for Fields. Fields dribbles to the right elbow, kicks it out for Ginnivan. Back to Fields on the baseline. They get it into Harper. Backs in the defender, shot missed. Harper gets her own rebound, kicks it across the lane to Ginnivan. Bria's shot no good. Harper over the back. And will turn it over. Galena with the basketball up 4. Pass deflected by Peterson. Up the floor to Ginnivan on the left block. Maria's stripped on the way up and out of bounds off of Galena. It'll stay right here. Frontenac inbounds it to Peterson. Long 3 missed. Rebound by Ginnivan. Nice pass inside to Davis, and she's fouled. And that'll put Maddie Davis at the line. She'll shoot 2. Maddie is 3 of 4. Game high 11 points. Free throw up and good. 12 for Maddie. Emerson Johnson will check back in. Second free throw, got it. Maddie 5 of 6 from the line, 13 in the game, 27-25. Paige Jensen will dribble through the full court press of Frontenac. Get it over to Dixon, and she traveled. Galena will turn it over. Back to the Raiders with 6:31 remaining, third quarter. Davis set to play it in. Gets it into Fields. Across the timeline. Hands it off for Peterson. Against the Galena man-to-man. Davis dribbles in the lane, dumps it off for Karma Fields. Fields open 3 ball, missed. Davis tracks down the rebound and then loses it out of bounds. Off of Frontenac, back to Galena. So Galena by 2 with the basketball, 6:13 to play, third quarter. Inbound it to Jensen. Jensen turns and hands it off to Dixon behind her. Back to Jensen, over the top to Flowers. Baseline left for Stapleton. Thought about an open shot, then passed it up. And Galena will run some offense. Bulldogs are very patient. Limits possessions. Gets everybody involved. This possession, Jensen, Dixon, Stapleton have all touched it. Now it's down in the corner for Flowers. She's open from 10 foot. Shot missed. Ginnivan with a rebound. Outlets it up the floor to Peterson. Taylor up the floor, dumps it off for Fields. Karma drives it to the basket. Layup is good. Nice move by Karma Fields. Her first points of the game. Battled a little foul trouble early. And she tied it at 27, and then a foul on the full court pressure whistled on Bria Ginnivan, and that's 2 on Bria. And Skylar Baker will check in.
Back in the game for the Raiders, Skylar Baker.
And will replace Bria with 5:25 remaining third quarter. We are tied at 27. Inbounded to Jensen. Jensen dribbles between the circles against the 1-2-2 zone of Frontenac. Galena very patient. Over to Dixon. He's kind of playing catch about the volleyball stripe. Between the circles, Dixon penetrates, dumps it off for Flowers, skip pass right side for Jensen. Down on the baseline right for Johnson, drives into a double team. Nice pass over to Stapleton, and she is fouled by Karma Fields, who just picked up her third. Karma gets her first points a few minutes ago, and now her third foul. 4:58 to play, third quarter. Frontenac sticking with that 1-2-2 zone. Galena inbounds it to Flowers on the right wing, over to Dixon. Over to Jensen, long 3, in and out. Johnson with a good box out, had position there on the rebound, and Maddie Davis goes over her back. That's the first on Maddie, 14 foul on Frontenac. And Jensen will play it in on the baseline, left side of the basket for Galena. In the left corner for Johnson. Back to Jensen, open 3 ball, no good. Rebound tracked down by Karma Fields. She'll push it up the floor, left to right. Galena beats her back, kicks it out for Baker. Schuyler for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jensen. Long pass up the floor to Stapleton. She tracks it down. Too far under the basket, kicks it up top for Jensen. Over to Dixon. Dixon in traffic, shot in the lane is good. Nice move there by Lindsey Dixon. She's got 6. Galena back on top, 29-27. Harper has it stolen on the full court press by Johnson. Johnson to the basket, missed it. Saved it back in to Johnson, did Flowers, and Johnson missed it again. Fields will clear it for Frontenac. And a reach-in foul on Johnson. A little frustration there. She missed a couple of pretty easy shots in the paint. Rebound tipped around, and then she fouled Karma Fields. 4:01 remaining third quarter. Galena 29-27. Frontenac will have the basketball against the 1-2-1-1 full court trap of Galena. Reagan Hempel returns for Frontenac. Peterson with Davis. Long pass over the top to Baker. Schuyler was falling out of bounds. Saved it back to Maddie. Over to Peterson. Galena defending him in the man-to-man once again. Peterson picks up her dribble. Swings it right side for Davis. Maddie to the basket. Kicks it out for Hipfel. Back to Maddie. Open three. Left wing. No good. Rebound pulled down by Lindsey Dixon of Galena. Up the floor to Jensen. Jensen long pass ahead to Johnson. Nice play. And they're going to wave it off and call traveling on Galena. Riley McNeamer checked in. And Frontenac's going to call timeout. We will take it with them. It's a 30. 29-27 Galena. 3:27 to play third quarter. We are back in 30 seconds.
What do you want from your bank?
Access to my account information on my phone.
Security, convenience, and friendly staff.
When I call, I want to speak with a real person.
I want it all. Low fees, low loan rates, and high deposit rates.
What if there was a place like this in your community? There is. Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union, with locations in Pittsburgh, Fort Scott, Independence, and Coffeyville, serving area residents since 1949.
4-2.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here, third quarter. Girls contest, Galena and Frontenac. Bulldogs lead 29-27. Get it up the floor to Fields. Carmen in the basket, missed the layup. Rebound by Hipfel, missed. Baker pulls down the rebound. She missed it. Rebound pulled down by Galena. Jensen up the floor to Johnson. Shot over Hipfel, missed. Peterson will rebound it and push it up for Frontenac. In the lane, little teardrop too short. Tips the rebound back to herself. Lost it, saves it out for Davis. Maddie for three, no good. Hipfel with a rebound. Her follows blocked. And the rebound pulled down by Dixon. Up the floor to Jensen. Passes it ahead to McNeamer, and she'll knock the layup in. Riley McNeamer with her first two. Galena by 4. 2:38 to play. Davis with it, across the timeline, over to Peterson. Taylor thought about a three, kicks it over for Davis. Maddie to the basket. Is fouled before the shot, and she'll stay right here. It'll stay right here as that foul's whistled on Lindsey Dixon, her second, team third.
Back in the game for the Bulldogs, Megan Flowers. Also, Michaela McNeamer.
Frontenac will inbound it under their own basket. They get it into Baker. Schuyler lost it, tracks it down in the corner, lobs it inside to Hipfel. Turnaround jumper for Reagan. Shot missed, and then a tie-up on the rebound. Alternating possession will go back to the Bulldogs. .2:19 to play, third quarter. Galena with a 4-point lead in the basketballs. Frontenac picking them up, little 2-2-1 full court press. Pass deflected. Jensen almost turns it over, and Preston Scarrow will call timeout before the turnover. It's a full. We'll take it with them. 2:11 to play, third quarter. Galena lead 31-27 over the Frontenac Raiders. We're back in a minute.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
To open a Teacher's Choice account, member FDIC.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
Galena inbounded against the full court press. Frontenac leading by 4. They get it over the top to McNeamer. Pass deflected. And they will kick it back out for Jensen. And they will set it up against the 2-3 zone of Frontenac. 1:50 to play, third quarter. Sure, as we get into the later stages of the game, especially with this lead, Galena will become more patient. McNeamer kicks it inside to Thrower. Thrower kicks it up top for Riley McNeamer. Down to Jensen. Flowers with it in the corner now. They'll hold it and kick it back up top for Jensen. Back to Jensen, 1:20 to play. Jensen with it on the right wing. Skip pass to Riley McNeamer, the freshman. She'll dribble baseline, cut off. Hand it off for Michaela McNeamer. Over to Jensen. Jensen lost it on the dribble out of bounds off of Frontenac. It'll stay right here with Galena with 1:05 remaining in this third quarter. As Lindsey Dixon will check back in. Push it up the floor. Jensen drives into the lane and lays it in. Nice move by Paige Jensen. She's got 6. The Galena lead is 6. They've outscored Frontenac 8-4 here in this second half. And a basket at the other end quickly by Maddie Davis. She's got 15. 33-29. Galena with a 4-point lead. They'll hold it, or try to here, for the final 31 seconds of this third quarter. Dixon passes out of it to Flowers, over to Jensen near half court. 22 seconds and counting. 33-29, Galena with a lead in the basketball. McNeamer almost lost it into the backcourt. Now she's trapped. We'll pass it up to Flowers with 10. Left wing for Jensen with 8. She'll clear everybody out. Swing it left wing for Thrower with 3 seconds. And a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Skylar Baker. Second on Baker. 5th team foul on the Raiders. That's probably a break for the Raiders as Skylar fouled her. And Thrower took a dribble after the foul, and then hit the shot. They get it into Thrower, turnaround jumper, missed. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Galena 33, Frontenac 29. It's a good one here, and we're back with your fourth quarter in 1 minute. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilburtontowner.com.
See their ad names and numbers.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac basketball to start the fourth quarter, trailing Galena 33-29. It's Fields, Davis, Peterson, Harper, and Ginnivan, the starting five on the floor. They'll have it and attack the Galena man-to-man. They lob it inside to Harper. And Harper is fouled by Flowers. First on Flowers, 14 foul on Galena. Maddie Davis to play it in, right side of the basket. Gets it in the corner for Ginnivan. Bria hands it off for Davis. Maddie, top of the key, will give it to Karma Fields, right side for Ginnivan. And Bria traveled. And we'll turn it over back to Galena. .7:42 to play in the game. Galena with a 4-point lead in the basketball. Frontenac switching to the man-to-man. Don't want Galena to hold it outside their zone and pass it around, and it worked as they create a turnover. Just a few seconds into the possession here. Frontenac needs to convert at the other end. They trail 33-29. They scored just 6 points in that third quarter. They kick it up the floor to Ginnivan. Bria shot in traffic, blocked by Stapleton. Kicks it out for Davis. Davis finds Karma Fields in the corner. Three comes up short. Ginnivan with a rebound up the floor to Peterson. Down in the baseline for Maddie Davis. Inside to Taylor, posting up. Shot missed, but she's fouled. And that'll put Taylor at the line shooting 2. Peterson with 8, all of those in the first half. Lindsay Dixon picked up her third. Team 5th, and Peterson will shoot 2 for Frontenac, trailing by 4. First one up, no good, and the Raiders have gone ice cold here. Second one is good. 9 for Taylor. It's down to a 1-possession Galena lead, 33-30. Frontenac picking them up in a little full court press. Flowers over to Jensen. Backcourt for Thrower. Left wing for Stapleton. Frontenac sticking with a man-to-man. Flowers in the lane, hands it off for Stapleton. Free throw line for Dixon. She's open for a long 2. Missed it. Rebound tipped down. And tracked down in the corner by Karma Fields. Fields up the floor against the full court press. Passes over the top of it to Peterson. Peterson to Ginnivan. Nice pass. Bria's shot missed. Harper with the offensive rebound. Her follow no good, and the Raiders have missed a ton of layups. And then a foul on the rebound. And that's the 4th foul on Karma Fields. They have missed a ton of layups over the top of that zone. Galena with a 3-point lead in the basketball, 6:25 remaining. Stapleton up the floor. Will hold on to it. Hand it off for Dixon. Open jumper for a long 2 for Jensen. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of Galena. And it'll go back to Frontenac with 6:06 to play. Skylar Baker will check in and replace Karma Fields, who just picked up her 4th. Davis will inbound it to Peterson. Approach the 6-minute mark. Galena with a 33-30 to lead here in this opening night of CNC League play. Raiders get it into Harper. Shot blocked and out of bounds, and will stay right here. And the Raiders will inbound it baseline right of their own basket. Davis plays it in the corner for Harper. Warren will try a three. It missed. Peterson with a rebound and fouled on the follow. And Taylor will head back to the line to shoot two. Taylor's 1 of 2 at the line, 9 points in the game.
Once again, Taylor Peterson on line for the
We have an opportunity to cut into this 3-point deficit for the Raiders. First one up, no good. Raiders have scored 7 points since halftime. Second one for Peterson, got it. Split the pair, she's in double figures with 10. Galena by a basket, 33-31. Over to Stapleton, thought about a two, hands it off for Thrower. Back to Stapleton. Squared up like she was going to shoot it again, passed it away to Jensen. And Jensen will reset the offense, hands it off for Flowers. Over to Thrower, right side for Jensen. Free throw line extended for Stapleton. Back to Jensen. Jensen will drive through the Frontenac defense. Shot in and out and back in. And Jensen with 8. And we've got a timeout. Galena, 5:18 to play, fourth quarter. Galena 35, Frontenac 31. It's a 30. We are back to Frontenac in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
Frontenac's basketball out of the timeout, trailing 35-31. Meyer with it, trying to kick it inside for Harper. Harper loses it right into the hands of Paige Jensen. She'll push it up. Almost throw it away into the corner. Nice save by McNeemer. Over to Dixon. Up top for Stapleton. Under 5 minutes remaining. And a reach-in foul whistled on Taylor Peterson. And that will put Jensen at the line shooting a 1-and-1.
Peterson. On the line for the Bulldogs is Paige Jensen. Shooting a 1-and-1.
So Jensen will shoot the 1-and-1. She's got 8 in the game. Has not attempted a free throw yet. First one up and good. 36-31. Galena by 5.
Back in for the Bulldogs, Emerson Johnson.
Emerson Johnson will check in. Galena by 5, 4:55 to play. Second one in and out, no good. And a lane violation on the Raiders. We'll give Jensen another opportunity to shoot her second free throw. And she takes advantage of it and makes it. 37-31, Raiders down 6. Davis up the floor through the press. Dumps it out for Baker. In the backcourt for Meyer, left wing for Peterson. Taylor drives into the lane, dumps it across to the right wing for Davis. Davis to the basket, kicks it out for Meyer. Open three for Jaden, and she hit it. Big shot for Jaden Meyer. Her first shot attempt and point to the game. It's a 3, cuts it to a 3-point lead. Did they just call that a 2? Down in the corner to Johnson. I guess it was just a 2 for Meyer. Over to Johnson, 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebound tipped out to her. And a double dribble. We'll turn it over back to Frontenac. Frontenac will inbound it against the three-quarter court press, down 4 at the 4-minute mark, and a holding foul in the backcourt on Michaela McNeemer. First on McNeemer. 7th team foul on the Bulldogs, and Jaden Meyer, who just hit a long 2, will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1 and can make it a 1-possession Galena lead here with 3:59 to play. Free throw up, no good. Frontenac is ice cold here in this second half. It's still only trailed by 4. Jensen across the timeline, gets it down on the baseline for Johnson. In the backcourt for McNeemer. Right wing for Jensen. Jensen to the lane, dumps it out for McNeemer, over to Johnson. Top of the key for Dixon. She'll drive it to the basket. Shot over Harper, missed. And Jaden Meyer will push it up the floor and throw it over the head of Maddie Davis. Out of bounds, back to Galena. Let's see how long Coach Harper waits. Going to bring Karma Fields back in. She's got 4 fouls. There's only 3:28 remaining. Raiders down 4. Jensen across the timeline. Almost throws it away. Now it's loose. Peterson had it. She's tied up by Lindsey Dixon. Alternating possession will stay right here with Galena with 3:19 remaining. See if Frontenac's got another run in them. They inbound it to Thrower. She'll drive baseline in traffic. Shot missed. Harper clears the board. Up the floor to Meyer. She'll push it up all the way into the lane. Shot missed. But a whistle and a foul before the shot on the floor. And that'll put Meyer back at the line shooting a 1-and-1. As that foul was whistled on Flowers. Her 3rd, team 8th, and Meyer will shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw up and good. Jaden with 3, 1 of 2 at the foul line. Frontenac down 37-34. Katie Marie Stapleton will check in. She'll return to the floor for Galena. Second one for Meyer is good. 4 for Jaden. 2 big free throws there for the sophomore. 37-35, Galena by a bucket. So we approach the 3-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Stapleton picks up her dribble, hands it off her Thrower, over to Dixon, and she's fouled by Baker. And that'll put Dixon at the line shooting a 1-and-1. That's the 3rd on Skyler. Team 8th. And Karma Fields will check back in for the Raiders. She'll replace Skyler Baker. 2:53 remaining 4th quarter. 37-35 Galena. And Lindsey Dixon at the line shooting a 1-and-1. First one up and good. Lindsey Dixon with 7. 38-35 Galena, 2:53 to play. Second one for Dixon is good. 2 big free throws for Dixon. She's got 8. The lead back to 4. Here comes the full court press. Davis will dribble it across the timeline over to Fields. Down in the corner for Peterson. Taylor for 3. Swish! Big shot by Taylor Peterson. She's got 13. Galena leads by a point. They almost turn it over at the other end. It's saved. Nice job by Stapleton. Into the backcourt for Dixon. Over to Jensen. Now Stapleton with it on the baseline. 2:20 and counting. Galena with a basketball and a 1-point lead, 39-38. Dixon over to Thrower. Long 3. It missed everything. Bodies everywhere on the floor. And a Galena player is shinking up underneath. There's Megan Flowers, and we'll take an injury timeout. Take 30 seconds as they get her off the floor. 39-38 Galena, 2:13 to play. We are back in 30.
For all those New Year's resolutions, stop at Jocksnitch to get your new running shoes and new workout gear from Nike to Adidas. We also have Brooks and Asics running shoes to get the new year started right. Here at Jocksnitch in downtown Pittsburgh, Adidas Ultra Boost on sale for a great price of $129.99. Stop in to see the Jocksnitch sales we have going on right now. You don't want to miss these deals. Select Chiefs and Royals apparel are marked down. Stop in Jocksnitch today in downtown Pittsburgh.
Sporting goods from Jocksnitch.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
2:05 remaining fourth quarter, 39-38. Galena with the basketball. And a 1-point lead. Stapleton with it on the left wing. Lost it, got it back. Over to Jensen. Jensen in the lane, almost threw it away. Good save by Johnson. And then thrower shuffled her feet. And Galena will turn it over back to the Raiders with 1:48 to play, fourth quarter. 39-38. Annie Basket will give the Raiders a lead this trip. Meyer running the point, hands it off for Maddie Davis. Right side for Karma Fields. Fields drives into the lane. Lost it right into the hands of Meyer. Jaden will fire from 10, in and out, no good. And Stapleton clears the board for Galena. Over to Dixon. Dixon back to Stapleton. 1:20 and counting. Galena by a point with the basketball, and Preston Scarrow will call timeout. It's a 30. We will take it with him. Galena by a point, 1:19 remaining. This is Raider basketball.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at LaneLordBballCamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit LaneLordBballCamps.com.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
39-38, 1:19 to play. Both teams in the single bonus, 18 fouls each. The possession arrow favors Frontenac. Galena inbounds it from the far sideline. Dixon against the Frontenac man-to-man, picks up her dribble, gets it to Stapleton on the right wing. Stapleton over to Jensen. They're running the weave. Jensen attacks the basket. Layup good. Nice move by Paige Jensen. She's got 12. 41-38. Quick shot at the other end by Fields. Missed it. Meyer with a rebound. Over to Fields. Kicks it out for Meyer. Jaden Long, 2. Missed. Rebound out of bounds. Off of Frontenac. It'll go back to Galena. Inbound it. No, it's deflected out of bounds off of Maddie Davis. 43 seconds to play. Galena will inbound it from the far sideline in the backcourt, leading 41-38. Frontenac's going to gamble for the steal. They got the full court man-to-man. Pass it over the top to Jensen. She'll skip it left wing for Stapleton. 35 seconds. Frontenac's got a foul. Over to Jensen. The thrower, 30 seconds, and a foul right there is Lauren Harper. Will foul Jensen, or Stapleton, excuse me, and she'll head to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 as that's number 4 on Harper.
This is Katie Marie Stapleton.
Katie Marie Stapleton will shoot a 1-and-1. With the Bulldogs leading by 3 with 29.4 remaining. First one, and she crawled it in. Big free throw there by Stapleton. Reagan Hippel will check in. 42-38. Second one, no good. Hippel pulls down the rebound, should push it up. Looking for Fields, into traffic, loose on the deck. Fields saves it to Peterson. Davis with it. Back to Peterson, nobody there. And the pass is thrown out of bounds off of Galena. With 18.5 remaining. And Martha Harper's going to call timeout. It's a full. We'll take it with them. 18.5 remaining. Frontenac down 4 with the basketball on the sideline. Let's take a 30. We're back in 30. This is Frontenac Raider basketball.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
So the situation, 18.5 remaining fourth quarter. Frontenac down 42-38. They do have one timeout remaining, so they need a quick score here of any kind, a 2 or a 3, and then a quick foul. Trailing here by 2 possessions. Maddie Davis to play it in. Gets it into Peterson. Peterson against the man-to-man. Martha Harper screaming at her to attack the basket, and she does. Missed the layup. Hippel with a rebound, and she's fouled with 7 seconds left. And that'll put the freshman Reagan Hippel at the line. Shooting 2. Raiders down 4. As Jarrah Thrower just picked up her 4th. It's a 2-shot foul, I believe. First one missed. Wait a minute. It was a 2-shot foul. So they need to move the clock back to 7 seconds. Before the second free throws, they stopped it at 5.1. There they go. They got it back to 7. So Hippel needs this one. And the Raiders need a quick steal or foul. Frontenac down 4. Free throw missed. Rebound pulled down by Dixon, and she's fouled with 4.8, and that's going to do it. Galena's going to hold on and win and go to 11-3 overall, 1-0 in league play. Frontenac will drop to 4-8 and 0-1. Frontenac will host Independence here for homecoming on Friday, and then return to league play next Tuesday at Girard. As Dixon's first free throw missed.
Back in for the Raiders,
Lauren Harper and Emerson Johnson check in for Galena. 42-38. Second one, no good. Harper with a rebound, 3 seconds. And Harper's going to call timeout with 1.9 remaining. And they'll inbound it here on the near side. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. Be sure to stay tuned between games. We'll hear from Frontenac Raider boys head coach Ryan Barcelona. Preview the big matchup coming up with the Galena Bulldogs. Two big games in the league tonight. Galena here and Baxter at Girard. We'll preview that with Coach Vars. Bringing up to date after the Raiders picked up a fourth-place finish in their tournament. It should be a heck of a game tonight. Galena coming off of the loss last night to Colgan in the championship of the Tony Dubray Classic. It took a week to finish it. And Frontenac will inbound it with 1.9. They inbound it to Davis. She'll try a long three. No good. And that will do it. 42-38. Galena wins it by 4 over the Frontenac Raiders. Let's take a look at the final scoring numbers. Maddie Davis led all scorers with 15. Taylor Peterson added 13. They got 4 from Lauren Harper, 4 from Jaden Meyer, and 2 points from Karma Fields, who battled foul trouble most of the night. Paige Jensen led the way for Galena with 10. Lindsey Dixon added in 8. They got 7 points, from Stapleton, 6 from Thrower, 4 from Johnson, 2 from McNeemer, and a free throw from Megan Flowers. And that'll do it. 42-38. Galena with the 4-point victory over the Raiders. They're 1-0 in the league now, 11-3 overall. Frontenac 4-8, 0-1 in the league. We will step aside between games. We'll have a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and hear from Ryan Barcelona, the head coach of the Frontenac boys, and then back here courtside for the starting lineups. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high school.
preseason are having banner years.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we did a lot of summer stuff, and we got to see Gerard up close, pretty close to Coach Westcott, so we got to work with him at a couple camps, and you know, Caleb had a really good summer all year, and you could kind of tell he was on his way to have a really good year, and really got fit into a nice role there this year, and I'm happy for him. He always worked hard at all the camps we've seen him at, and really good kid. I'm glad he's starting to get some reward for that hard work, because he's a really good player in our area, and people need to get out to see him.
Well, Coach, are you healthy coming into this matchup tonight with Galena?
Yeah, we are. We're healthy, and hopefully we can keep it that way.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thanks.
We'll take 2 minutes and come back live to Frontenac for the starting lineup. It's the opening tip. CNC League play tips off for the Frontenac boys after this break.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilburtontowner.com.
See their ad names and numbers.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons, open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast on names and numbers.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice is a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here between games. Time for the starting lineups. First for the Galena Bulldogs, coached by Matt Meyer. Ross Bailey, Derek Hunt are his assistants. Senior Michael Helton, junior J.C. Shelton, the junior Blake Booth, senior Garrett Hall, who had 26 of their 39 points in that loss last night to Colgan, and Trevor Little, the sophomore, or the senior. So it's Little, Hall, Booth, Shelton, and Helton for the Bulldogs. For Frontenac, it's Daniel Watts, Jake Wilbert, Peyton Brown, Brock Ginnivan, and Hayden Pyle for the Raiders. They are introducing the starting lineups to the crowd as they open up CNC League play here tonight. Frontenac girls lost 42-38. As they opened up the game on a 11-2 run and then just went ice cold. And we are ready for some high school boys basketball. Frontenac 4-8. Hall is definitely the spark of offense here for Galena. As I said last night in that win over Colgan, he had 26 of the 39. Booth, a big body, Hall, big body, and Trevor Little is a big guy as well. One of the better offensive linemen in the CNC. They're in their road blues. The Bulldogs are white letters and numerals trimmed in gray. Frontenac in their home whites, black letters and numerals. And this is what, as your coach Barr's talking between games, that tough schedule, the tough tournament they play in is to help them play well in league as well as sub-state, and league play starts tonight. Good opportunity for the Raiders to pick up a victory here. Hall will jump it up against Pyle. The opening tip is slapped into the backcourt, controlled by J.C. Helton. He will attack the Frontenac triangle in two. They get it to Helton. His shot missed. Hall with a rebound. His first jumper of the game is up and good. Hall, first shot, connects on it. Frontenac will walk it up. Wilbert with it left wing against the Galena man-to-man. Inside to Ginnivan, and Brock lays it in. Nice move. Good assist, getting the ball inside early. We're tied at 2, 37 seconds in. Helton with it on the right wing. Over to Little, left wing for Hall. Frontenac's playing a triangle in 2. They are pressuring Hall and Shelton all over the floor. Face guarding a man-to-man. Little with a jumper at the foul line, missed. Wilbert pulls down the rebound. He'll race it up right to left, finds Watts inside for Pyle. Over to Ginnivan, teardrop comes up way short. Galena will clear the rebound, Hall will bring it up. Fakes a three, kicks it over left wing for Helton. He'll try a three, it missed. Rebound tipped around and Pyle clears it for Frontenac. Pyle will race it up in traffic, layup is good. 4-2 Frontenac. 90 seconds into this one. All across the timeline. Over to Helton, to Little, up top for Booth. Booth throws it away, stolen by Peyton Brown, and then he's whistled for the foul. First foul on Brown. Open three on the inbound to Michael Helton, and he knocks it down. Shelton and Hall being guarded in the man-to-man against the triangle in 2. The other 3 guys on the floor are going to have to hit some shots, and they do. Wilbert will drive to the basket, shot over Hall, missed. Rebound pulled down by Hall. Galena with a 1-point lead in the basketball. 6 minutes to play. Hall drives it in, has it taken away by Wilbert. Tipped it away right to Pyle. Pyle through the defense like a madman. Shot missed, and an over-the-back foul on Jake Wilbert. It'll be his first, team second. And Galena will inbound at the other end of the floor. With the ball in a 1-point lead, 5:50 to play. First quarter. Left wing for Helton. Get it in the high post for Little. Lost it, got it back. Over to Helton. Back to Little. A little triple teamed inside. Gets it to Helton, who kicked it off his foot. Picks it up, pulls the trigger from 2. Missed. Wilbert with a rebound. Up the floor to Ginnivan. Ginnivan back to Wilbert. Open 3. Got it. Wilbert from downtown. Frontenac retakes the lead. 7-5. Little with a 3 at the other end, and he'll knock it down. The big man from way downtown, 8-7. Raiders by a point. And a turnover on the inbounds pass. As Wilbert was on the inline out of bounds, or wasn't out of bounds all the way when he threw it in, and Frontenac will turn it over. Get it into Little. He'll pull the trigger from 3 again and hit it. Trevor Little on fire. He's got 6. Galena with their largest lead of the night, 11-7. Bulldogs by 4. Ginnivan at the other end. Shot over Little. Missed. Hall will pull down the rebound. Up the floor to Helton. Over to Little. He's filling it. Heat check. This one comes up short. Wilbert with a long rebound. He'll push it up the floor. Tip it out for Watts. Daniel, nice pass inside to Pyle, counted and he's fouled. Nice play there by Daniel Watts. Pyle with the finish, he has 4, and he'll go to the line for the and 1. As Jake Beckman will check in and replace Peyton Brown.
On the line for the Raiders with the bonus, Hayden Pyle.
4:33 to play, first quarter. Frontenac trailing 11-9. Pyle at the line for the and 1. And he got it. Time for Pyle, coming off of a 27-point performance in that loss to Webb City. Long pass over the top of the press to Helton. Finds Little on the right wing. Back to Helton. Over to Little. He'll try another 3. Missed. Ginnivan pulls down the rebound. Up the floor to Pyle. Hayden to the basket. Dumps it across the lane for Beckman. Jake attacks the basket. Back across the lane for Pyle. Hayden shot at the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. The follow missed. Tips it around, no good. And Little clears it out of there. 11-10 Galena, 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Galena gets it to Booth. Top of the key for Helton. Into Little. Turnaround jumper, no good, but he's fouled by Hayden Pyle. First on Hayden, third team foul on the Raiders, and that will put Trevor Little at the line. He'll shoot 2 for the Bulldogs. Trevor, 2 of 4 behind the arc. 6 points in the game. This will be his first free throw, and he knocks it down. Very soft touch for a big guy.
And MJ Jones. In for the Raiders, number 0, Blake Baldwin.
12-10 Galena. Second one on the way for Little. Swished that one as well. 8 here in the first quarter for Little. 13-10. Bulldogs by 3. 3:40 to play first quarter. Baldwin, who just checked in, has it on the right wing against the 2-3 zone of Galena. Left wing for Beckman. Back up top for Ginnivan. Over to Beckman. Back between the circles for Brock. Right side for Baldwin. Up top for Ginnivan. Looking inside for Pyle. Skip pass right side for Baldwin. Over to Ginnivan. Back to Baldwin. Blaine will try a 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Garrett Hall. Up the floor to Shelton. In the corner for Little. He'll try another 3. Way short. Rebound by MJ Jones. Back to Little, and the shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul on Hayden Pyle. That's 2 quick ones on Hayden. His 4th. or second, excuse me, team fourth, and that will put Trevor Little at the line. He will shoot 2 as Noah Brooks will check in and replace Hayden Pyle. Free throw for Little, swish. Little 3 of 3 at the line, and the Nets barely moved. He's got 9 points to lead all scorers. Puts the Bulldogs up 14-10. And he knocks the second one down. He's in double figures with 10. 15-10 Galena. Frontenac with the basketball. Ginnivan over to Beckman. Jake drives in, shot in traffic, blocked, but a whistle and a foul on M.J. Jones, and that'll put Beckman at the line shooting 2.
That foul called against M.J. Jones. Jake Beckman on the line for the Raiders. He'll shoot 2.
Well, Beckman will shoot 2. First one up and good.
Back in for the Raiders, Peyton Brown.
Brown will return and replace Wilbert. 2:51 remaining, first quarter. Frontenac down 15-11. Second one missed. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Hall. Hall up the floor to Shelton. Shelton over the top to Jones, to Matthew Oglesby, down to Little, back to Oglesby on the right wing. He'll try an NBA 3, and missed everything. Peyton Brown with a rebound. He'll push it up from right to left. Frontenac with the ball down 4, 2:25 to play, first quarter. Ginnivan right side for Peyton Brown. Baseline for Beckman. Over to Brown, top of the key for Ginnivan. Right side for Peyton, he'll try a 3, miss it, rebound to Little, and you're not going to get away from him. Outlets it up the floor to Oglesby, hands it off for Hall. Back to Oglesby. Between the circles now for Trevor Little. Lobs it inside to M.J. Jones, shot over Brooks, is up and good. Jones for 2. Galena by 6, 17-11, 1:45 to play, first quarter. Peyton Brown over to Beckman, top of the key for Brock. The high post for Baldwin, nice pass down low to Brooks, and Brooks has it stripped on the way up, and it'll stay here with Frontenac with 97 seconds to play, first quarter. Brown will key it in. Puts it in the backcourt for Beckman. Left wing for Baldwin. Right side for Ginnivan. Against the 2-3 zone of Galena. Left wing for Beckman. Right side for Brock. Brock down to the baseline for Baldwin. He's double teamed. Kicks it back out for Brock. And a 3-second violation whistled underneath on Frontenac.
Back in for the Raiders,
Wilbert will check in and replace Jake Beckman with 1:17 remaining. First quarter, Galena leading 17-11. Trevor Little with 10 of the 17 points for the Bulldogs. Shelton tries to get it over to Hall. It's knocked away and stolen by Ginnivan. Ginnivan to the basket, layup good. 4 for Brock. 17-13, the Galena lead is 4. Wilbert had a steal and then stepped on the sideline. Good hustle, but it'll stay with Galena with 57.6 remaining. Galena will inbound it, hand it off for Hall. This pass is deflected. Little with it. Inside to Oglesby, and the layup is good. I'm not sure who they said that was, but it's not what I have on my roster. 19-13, final 30 seconds. Frontenac will hold the basketball. Shot in the lane is up and good. Noah Brooks with his first 2. Cuts it to 4. 19-15. Galena with the lead, and they'll hold it for the final shot here. Hall with it, 10 seconds. Left wing for Shelton. Top for Hall, NBA three, missed. Rebound tipped around. Brooks will clear it, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 19-15, Galena leads by 4. We are back to Frontenac in 1 minute. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-Power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
.103.5 The Evolution.
19-15, Galena by 4. Shane Knoll was number 11 who made that basket. Galena by 4. Got that worked out. They have 2 number 11s listed on their roster, neither one of them Shane Knoll. 7:40 remaining first half. Frontenac with the ball down 4. Wilbert's open for a 3. It missed. Baldwin with the tip. He missed it. Kept it alive. Gets it back again. Kicks it up top, and Frontenac will reset. Ginnivan to the basket. Little teardrop is up and good. Brock with 6. He's got a nice start here offensively. Definitely in attack mode. 19-17. Galena with the ball. The Hall. Over to Helton. Baseline left for Booth. Gets it into Little, working on Brooks. And the big man will lay it in. Trevor Little taking this game over. He's got 12. 21-17. 4-point lead for Galena's. Frontenac will walk it up against the Galena zone. Ginnivan will dribble it between the circles. Left wing for Wilbert. Gets a ball screen. And Jake traveled. And we'll turn it over back to Galena. Watts will check in and replace Noah Brooks. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. They will have the basketball. Little over to Helton. Back to Little. Back to Helton, right side for Booth against the Frontenac man-to-man. Trying to get it inside for Little. Hands it off for Helton. Getting pressured in the man-to-man by Watts. Watts is harassing him. They get it over to Shelton. Down to the baseline left for Hall. Up top for Trevor Little. Over to Booth. Booth will pick up his dribble. Hand it off for Shelton. Shelton to the right wing. Pressured by Peyton Brown. Trying to get it inside, and Brown takes it away from him. And it's knocked out of bounds off of Frontenac, and will stay right here with Galena. OU leads KU 82-80 with 59 seconds remaining. We'll keep you updated as soon as that goes final. Galena inbounds it to Booth, over to Shelton. They get it into Little, draws the double team back to Shelton. Shelton's pressured by Baldwin, over to Little. Nice pass across the lane to Garrett Hall, who lays it in. Garrett Hall has 4 points. The lead is 6. 5:40 to play, first half, 23-17. Frontenac tries to kick it into Baldwin, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Galena, and will stay right here. Wants to play it in, plays it into the backcourt for Peyton Brown. 5:30 remaining first half. Raiders by 6, left wing for Wilbert. Wilbert lost it on the way up, stripped by Little. Little over to Hall. Galena with a 6-point lead in the basketball. Helton between the circles, top of the key. Left wing for Shelton. Shelton over to Trevor Little. Little with 12 of the 23. Also has a couple assists as well. Right side for Booth. Booth, couple of dribbles, drives baseline and traveled. And it'll go back to Frontenac, trailing by 6, under 5 minutes remaining first half. Ginnivan will run the point, walk it up, 4:50 to play, first half. Frontenac trailing by 6, 23-17. Left wing for Cleveland. Right side for Peyton Brown. Over to Brown, left elbow down in the corner for Baldwin. Back to Cooper Cleveland, top of the key for Ginnivan. Left wing for Cooper, 4:30 and counting. 23-17. Frontenac very patient here, trailing by 6. Cleveland gets a ball screen over to Baldwin. Right wing for Peyton Brown. Left wing for Cleveland. He'll try a 3. Shot missed. Good box out by Booth. And he'll clear it for Galena. Up the floor to Shelton. Over to Hall. Back to Shelton. Shelton gets a ball screen. Good job there by Peyton Brown. Over to Hall. Unscreened the screener. And Hall missed his 3. Baldwin clears the board. Up the floor. Nice bounce pass into Cooper Cleveland. Good ball fake. And Cooper can't connect on the free throw. Or on the layup, excuse me. Galena will push it up. Hall in traffic. Layup is good. And we've got a timeout. Galena by 8. 3:39 to play. Second quarter. It's a 30. We'll take it with them. We're back in 30. This is Frontenac Raider basketball.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac basketball down by 8, 3:35 to play first half. The Raiders have gone cold here offensively. Beckman, right wing. Bounce pass into Ginnivan, and it's through his legs right into the hands of Hall. 3:18 remaining. Hall will bring it up. Beat Wilbert on the dribble to the left block. Left elbow jump on the way for Little, and he swished it. Trevor Little with 14. Galena by 10. 3 minutes remaining, first half. Watts will walk it up right side for Beckman. Top of the key for Wilbert. He'll try a 3 and hit it. Jake's got 6. 27-20. Galena. 2:50 remaining, first half. Hall over to Booth. Booth hands it off to Hall near half court. Hall dribbles down to the left wing and into the lane around 2 defenders and lays it in. That's too easy for a gifted scorer like Hall. He's got 8. The lead is back to 9. Wilbert kicks it over to Watts. Right side now for Brock, who dribbles it back top of the key between the circles. Over to Wilbert. He'll elevate, long 3. It missed. Hall pulls down the rebound. Galena with a 9-point lead in the basketball. Hall pull-up jumper, missed. Jones with the rebound. The follow, no good. And a holding foul whistled underneath on Frontenac. That'll go on Cooper Cleveland. First on Coop. 15 foul on the Raiders as Peyton Brown and Hayden Pyle check back in. And Garrett Hall will inbound it underneath his own basket. Gets it to Jones in the corner. Over to Booth. Back to Hall, working on Peyton Brown. Triple teamed and he traveled. And they're going to call a holding foul and bail him out on the walk on Peyton Brown.
Foul called against Peyton Brown.
Gone final. OU beats KU 85-80. Keeps the Sooners in the Big 12 race at the moment. It's KU their second conference loss of the year, 85-80 OU. Peyton Brown's going to come out of the ball game, picked up his second. Galena will inbound it. They get it to Shelton in the corner. Right side for Little. Little into Jones, shot over Pyle, no good, but Hayden Pyle just picked up his third. No, they're going to give that to Jake Beckman. So the first on Beckman instead of the third on Pyle. And MJ Jones will be at the line shooting two. He's got 2 points in the game. First one up and good. Make it 3 now. 30-20, Galena by 10. Second one for Jones, missed. Raiders trail by 10, 95 seconds remaining first half. Trying to attack that 2-3 zone of Galena. Down in the corner for Ginnivan. Looking inside, nothing there. Length of Hall and the size a little, just nothing there for Frontenac. To get it right elbow for Cooper Cleveland. Shot missed. And then the rebound pulled down by Galena, and they throw it away out of bounds. .115 remaining, first half. Galena by 10. Logan Henderson, the sophomore, will check in. Left wing for Beckman. Right side for Daniel Watts. Final minute of this first half. Frontenac down 10. They get it to Ginnivan in the high post. He'll take it to the basket, miss it. Beckman had it, or Cooper Cleveland had it, and then it's taken away by Helton. Up the floor for Little. 15-footer on the way, and he got it. Trevor Little is on fire. He's got 18 of the 32. Frontenac down 12, 40 seconds to play first half. Cleveland to Beckman, left wing for Watts with 35 seconds. Watts will try a guarded three, air ball right to the hands of Cooper Cleveland. Kicks it out for Beckman with 28 seconds. Back to Watts, gives it right side for Cleveland. To Beckman, into Ginnivan, left wing for Watts. He'll try another three, and this time he hits it. Down to 9, 15 seconds remaining first half. Hall will bring it up with 10 seconds. Has it taken away by Watts. And Daniel is fouled by Garrett Hall. That's just the first on Hall, third team foul on the Bulldogs. This will be a good opportunity here for Frontenac to get one. Get it into Ginnivan with 6. Trying to find Watts in the corner. It's deflected away. Up the floor. Hall from the volleyball line, no good, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Our score, Galena 32, Frontenac 23, Raiders down by 9. We're back with your halftime show. After this 3-minute timeout, this is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the Lane Lord basketball camps. Each camper receives individual attention and specific coaching adapted to age and skill level. There's something for everyone. A grade school camp for girls entering 3rd through 8th grade, a high school team camp available on 2 different weekends with both varsity and JV levels of competition, plus satellite camps throughout the summer. All campers receive instruction from head coach Lane Lord, head assistant Amanda David, along with former and current players. For more information, visit them online at LandlordBballCamps.com. Coach Lord and Coach David have seen tremendous success over the past several years, and they begin their recruiting at these camps, with over 20 former campers being signed. Visit LandlordBballCamps.com.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
For all those New Year's resolutions, stop at Jocksnitch to get your new running shoes and new workout gear from Nike to Adidas. We also have Brooks and Asics running shoes to get the new year started right. Here at Jocksnitch in downtown Pittsburgh, Adidas Ultra Boost on sale for a great price of $129.99. Stop in to see the Jocksnitch sales we have going on right now. You don't want to miss these deals. Select Chiefs and Royals apparel are marked down. Stop in Jocksnitch today in downtown Pittsburgh.
Sporting goods from Jocksnitch.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour record service. Call Paynes anytime, 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X, 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here at halftime. Frontenac Raider boys down by 9. They've got some work to do here in the second half, trailing 32-23 to Galena. And after last night's loss by the Bulldogs to Colgan, 40-39, Garrett Hall, who's been their leading scorer wire-to-wire in the season, scored 26 of the 39. So Frontenac opened up triangle and 2 and tried to shut he and J.C. Shelton down. And Trevor Little stepped up, and he is pouring in buckets, 16 points, a game-high 16 at halftime. Hall, not a bad first half. He poured in 8, 3 each from Helton. And also off the bench, M.J. Jones added 3, 2 points from Shane Knoll, the freshman off the bench. To round out Galena scoring for Frontenac, 6 have scored. They got 6 from Wilbert, 6 from Ginneman, 5 from Hayden Pyle, who's battled foul trouble, 3 from Daniel Watts, 2 from Noah Brooks, and a free throw from Jake Beckman. 32-23 Galena by 9. Frontenac's got some work to do here in the second half. We also have a final from Norman, OU 85, KU 80. So the Sooners knock off the Jayhawks down in Norman. And KU's got a tough Texas A&M team coming into the Fieldhouse on Saturday, and then to Manhattan for Big Monday to take on the Wildcats. So tough stretch here coming up for KU. 32-23. Frontenac trails Galena by 9. We'll be back with the start of the second half after this final 3-minute timeout. This is Raider basketball on Radio X.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast on names and numbers.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
Does your current checking account pay you up to $15 per month? With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB. Member FDIC.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Does your current checking account pay you up to $15 per month? With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB. Member FDIC.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.
Mike Snow back here at halftime. 32-23, Galena by 9. Apologize, I lost the call there momentarily, but we are back in, getting ready for the start of the second half. It'll be Galena ball with a 9-point lead. Raiders will start Ginnivan, Wilbert, Brown, Pyle, and Watts, the starting 5. It'll be Booth, Hall, Little, Helton, and Shelton, the starting 5 for Galena. They'll have the basketball. To start this third quarter. Get it down low to Hall, dribbles right past Daniel Watts and lays it in. Now Hall is in double figures. Second Bulldog in double figures. They lead by 11. Left wing for Watts, gets a ball screen from Ginnivan. Up top for Pyle. And Pyle traveled, and the Frontenac will turn it over right back to the Bulldogs, who can add to their largest lead of the night, 34-23. Shelton will run the point. Swing it left wing for Booth. Against the half-court trap of Frontenac. Over to Trevor Little. Left wing for Helton. Lob it down in the corner for Garrett Hall. Hall trapped, passes out of a double team to Booth. Back to Hall, he'll load up a three and miss it. Pyle with a rebound. Up the floor to Brown. Brown should have been called for a travel. They missed it. Ginnivan will try a three and he misses it. Watts runs down the rebound for Frontenac. Back up top for Peyton Brown, 34-23. Frontenac down 11 with the basketball. Left wing for Watts. Get it at the foul line for Ginnivan. Back to Daniel. Daniel pull up jumper at the foul line. It airballed, out of bounds. Back to Galena. 6:33 remaining, third quarter. Frontenac down 34-23. Inbound it to Booth, right back to Hall. Left wing for Shelton. Back to Garrett Hall. Across the timeline with Booth. He'll attack it in the lane, kick it out for Shelton. Shelton pull up jumper, comes up short. Wants with a rebound, then he's fouled by Booth. And then it'll go back to the Raiders, 6:18 for Watts. Over to Wilbert. One step inside the three-point line. Shot comes up short. Booth clears it, hands it off for Garrett Hall. Up the floor to Little. Right wing for Shelton. High post for Little, over to Hall. Hall in the lane, the runner, no good. And Ginnivan will clear the board for the Raiders. Brock up the floor, nice bounce pass underneath to Peyton Brown. His layup is good. Brown with his first two. Frontenac down 9. Here comes the full court press. Booth will bring it across, get it over to Helton. Long three, got it. Michael Helton with 6, his second three ball. 36-25. It's an 11-point Galena lead. They just called that a 2, I believe. Peyton Brown feeling it. And he'll hit the jumper. He's got 4. 36-27, a 9-point lead. Hall up the floor for Helton. Free throw line jumper on the way for Little, and he switched it. Trevor Little having a game of his life. He's got 18. Galena keeping it in double digits here. 4:50 to play, third quarter, 38-27. Brown will walk it up. Crossover in the lane, the shot in traffic. Frontenac wanted a foul, I agree with him, but rebound comes up to Trevor Little, over to Hall, down in the corner now for Booth as they attack the Frontenac zone. They get it to Little on the block, nice pass inside to Helton. He missed the layup, the rebound pulled down by Ginnivan, and then he's fouled by Helton. So now they're going to talk about Helton's shot down in the corner, if it was a 2 or a 3. Frontenac down by 11. We'll have the basketball in the half-court set here. 4:20 to play, third quarter. Still plenty of time. Baldwin checked in. Get it over to Ginnivan, right side for Peyton Brown. Brown dribbles into the lane, kicks it out for Pyle. Hayden will pull up, shot over Little, and he got it. Big shot there by Hayden Pyle. He's got 7. It's back to 9. Long pass over the top of the press to Little. Hands it off for Helton, right side for Shelton. Down in the corner for Hall. He's wide open. You can't leave him open. He missed it. Frontenac dodges a bullet there. Ginnivan clears the board. Up the floor to Pyle. Pyle, circus shot in the lane. He got it. He's got 9. It's down to 7, 38-31, 3:40 to play. Shelton, left wing for Helton, over to Hall. Down in the corner for Booth. Booth trapped over there in the corner and will lose it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Frontenac. 3:26 to play, third quarter, 38-31. Frontenac down 7. They can make it a 2-possession lead here with a basket. Baldwin dumps it off for Ginnivan. Free throw line for Pyle. He'll pull the trigger over Little again. Missed. Wilbert battling for the rebound. And he goes over the back, picks up his second foul, team first. And Frontenac will pick him up in a little full court press. Little sent to play it in. Gets it into Hall. Back to Little. Back to Hall. Hall will put it on the floor and dribble it through the Frontenac press. Hand it off for Helton, over to Little. Back to Helton, under 3 minutes remaining, third quarter. Raiders down 7. Little, right side for Hall, over to Helton. And a 3-second violation on MJ Jones. And Vars is going to call timeout for Frontenac. We will take it with him. 2:50 to play, third quarter, 38-31. Frontenac trails by 7. It's a 30. We are back to Frontenac in 30. This is Frontenac Raider basketball.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
Exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
See if Frontenac's got a run in them. Trailing by 7, 2:50 to play, third quarter. They'll have the basketball out of the timeout. Brown, Wilbert, Pyle, Ginnivan, and Baldwin will attack the man-to-man of Galena. They get it, left elbow for Pyle. He'll attack the lane, shot over Hall, missed. Baldwin with a rebound. And he is held underneath the basket as Trevor Little is whistled for the foul, his first. Team third. Frontenac inbounds it to Pyle. Spins in traffic and travels. And it'll go back to Galena, leading by 7, 2:34 to play in this third quarter. There's a pass deflected and almost stolen away by Frontenac. Goes right to Hall. Hall traveled. And Galena will call timeout before they turn it over. 2:26 to play, third quarter. Galena by 7. We are back to Frontenac in 1 minute. This is Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens spirit all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of 2 major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
The true test of a great insurance agency. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Galena basketball out of the timeout. They've got a 7-point lead, 2:12 to play, third quarter. Frontenac back to their half-court trap. Garrett Hall from way downtown comes up short. Helton with the rebound. He pushed off, no foul call, and he lays it in. Helton with 7, 40-31. It's a 9-point lead for Galena, 1:50 to play. Frontenac And a bench warning on Frontenac. .150 to play, third quarter. Frontenac will retain possession. They have a 9-point lead. Baldwin will inbound it to Pyle. Pyle attacks Hall and missed the shot, but a whistle and a foul, and Hayden Pyle will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. He's got 9 in the game. 1 of 1 at the foul line.
And foul called against Garrett Hall. Hayden Pyle on the line for the Raiders.
Pyle shooting 2. Got it. Hayden in double figures. He's got 10, 5 in the first quarter, 5 here in the third quarter. If he can stay out of foul trouble, he's really been the best option offensively for Frontenac tonight, and he hits them both. He's got 11. It's down to 7 at 40-33. Little traveled, and it'll go right back to Frontenac. And I'll say this: that travel there on Little, they've called a couple of those on Galena, a couple of those on Frontenac, and I don't think any of them have been a travel. But that's what they call. So Frontenac will inbound it, down 7. Over to Baldwin, down in the corner for Peyton Brown, and Frontenac will set up their offense right side for Ginnivan. Inside to Wilbert, shot over Little, missed. Pyle with a rebound, takes it up strong and lays it in. Hayden Pyle got 13 now, and a whistle and a foul on Baldwin. And Frontenac has cut it to 5, closest they've been in a while. 1:23 to play, third quarter. First on Baldwin, just the second team foul on the Raiders. And Little inbounds it to J.C. Shelton. Over to Hall, back to Shelton. Out a Little on the right side. Skips it for Garrett Hall, up the floor to Helton. Over to Shelton, 1:10 remaining. High post for Little, left wing for Hall, down to the corner for Helton, into Little. Dumps it right side for Shelton. Shelton to Booth, and he fumbles it out of bounds, back to Frontenac. 59.2 remaining, third quarter. Frontenac with the basketball and can make it a 1-possession Galena lead with any bucket here on this trip. Wilbert will run the point. He'll bring it up. Dribbles it between his legs. 45 seconds. Wilbert, right wing, pull up 3, missed. And a loose ball foul on Brock Ginnivan. Good hustle foul there by Brock. Both he and Booth were battling for that rebound. Booth got there and Brock fouled him. 40-35. Galena will inbound it against the full court press with 37.3 remaining. Helton across the timeline to Booth. Left wing for Hall. 40-35. Long pass over the top of that press to Booth. Back to Hall. Down to Helton. Skips it right side for Booth. Now to Hall with 15. Over to Helton. To Little, to Shelton. Back to Booth. Left wing for Hall, in the corner for Helton. Open 3, got it. Michael Helton from downtown, he's got 10. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Galena 43, Frontenac 35. We are back to Frontenac High School after this 1-minute timeout. 1 minute. This is Frontenac basketball on Radio X 103.5.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Kanar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Kanar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice has a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Frontenac basketball to start the fourth quarter, trailing by 8. Hayden Pyle with it, top of the key, over to Brown, back to Pyle, back and Hall in. Shot missed. Rebound pulled down by Booth. Over to Helton. Left wing for Booth. Thought about a three, and he'll just hold it. Galena's going to try to run this clock as much as they can on each and every possession. Hall with it. Left wing for Booth. Picks up his dribble behind the three-point line, hands it off to Hall. Hall left wing. In traffic, that had to be either a travel or a foul. No call. Peyton Brown with it, and then he's fouled at half court by Michael Helton. Helton picked up his second, team fifth. Brown will bring it up. Left, right wing for Wilbert. Into Pyle, and he's fouled. That's the sixth on the Bulldogs, third on Hall. And Frontenac will inbound it. Down 8, 6:55 to play. Pass is deflected as Wilbert tracks it down before it goes out of bounds. As Galena's back to their 2-3 zone. Wilbert, right side for Watts. To Brown, baseline left for Wilbert. Jake drives baseline, shot over Little, missed, trying to tip it back. And Helton clears the board, up the floor to Shelton. Shelton over to Booth, has it taken away by Pyle. Here come the Raiders. Pyle to the basket, counted, and he's fouled as Hall just picked up his fourth. And Pyle will have an opportunity for a three-point play. Hayden's got 15. And can make it a 5-point Galena lead. And Hall just picked up his fourth. Beckman and Cleveland will replace Wilburn and Brown with 6:25 to play. MJ Jones will come in and replace Garrett Hall, their best offensive threat. Pyle missed it, rebound tipped around, and Little clears it out for Galena. Over to Little in the backcourt. Frontenac trying to turn up their defense. They're down 6. Booth to Shelton. Shelton to Helton. Into Little, and a holding foul on Brock Ginnivan under the basket. Second on Brock, just a 14 foul on Frontenac. And Galena will inbound it. They get it into Booth. Over to Shelton. Shelton in the lane, forced up a shot, missed it, got his own rebound, kicked it out for Helton. Straight on three, top of the key, missed. Pyle clears the board, he'll push it up the floor for the Raiders. Lost it on the way up, right into the hands of Cooper Cleveland, takes it up strong and lays it in. That's not exactly the way you draw up a fast break, but Frontenac will take it. Galena by 4. 5:35 remaining fourth quarter, 43-39. Right side for Helton. Inside for Little. Back to Helton, open three, baseline right, and he got it. Michael Helton's hit some big shots here in the second half. He's got 13, the lead is back to 7. Ginneman left baseline, tried to drive in, nobody there. He passed it right to Blake Booth of Galena. Bulldogs up by 7, 5:05 to play, fourth quarter. Helton to Jones, over to Shelton. Garrett Hall's got 4 fouls and he's out, but I would imagine Matt Meyer will bring him back in here any moment. Booth to the basket, kicks out for Jones, 10-foot jumper, and he got it. MJ Jones with 5. The lead back to 9, and Frontenac's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. It's a 30. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X.
Headquartered in Richmond, Kansas, QSI Quality Structures Incorporated specializes in designing and building complete post-frame buildings. We provide structures built to withstand a 30-pound ground snow load and a 90-mile-per-hour wind shear built to the most stringent codes. Whether you need a garage, agricultural building, commercial facility, or custom-built design, we're your one-stop shop for post-frame buildings. QSI. Everything we do is right on cue.
Ball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Mike Snow back here. 4:30 to play. Frontenac down 9. Plenty of time, but they need to get things going offensively. Ginnevan attacks the basket. Layup is good. Nice move there by Brock Ginnevan. He's got 8. The lead down to 7 once again. Helton dribbles through the Frontenac press. Up the floor to Jones. And Jones is fouled under the basket.
That foul is called against Hayden Pyle. MJ Jones.
That's on Hayden Pyle, his third, and that'll put MJ Jones the first one is no good. 48-41 remains a 7-point game. Second one for Jones, missed. And Ginnevan pulls down the rebound, up the floor. He'll race it. 4-minute mark here, the fourth quarter. Plenty of time for Frontenac, only down 7. We'll get it down to Peyton Brown in the corner. Throws it in the backcourt for Watts. Watts tried to save it, but he was over and back, and it'll go back to Galena. And every time Frontenac gets an opportunity, cut into this lead, they turn it over. Unforced turnover there. They inbound it. Galena does in the backcourt for Shelton. Frontenac in the man-to-man. 48-41. Galena by 7. Over to Booth. Booth top of the key for Little. Little hands it off for Shelton. Shelton had his pocket picked by Ginnevan. It's loose on the deck. Still loose. Wilbert with it. And Wilbert calls a timeout to save the possession. 3:35 to play, fourth quarter, 48-41. Frontenac trails by 7. We are back in 30 seconds.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
48-41. Galena leads by 7, 3:35 to play. In this fourth quarter, Frontenac will have the basketball in the backcourt. Galena 17 fouls, so Frontenac will shoot a 1-and-1. The Raiders have only committed 5, so they have a foul to give. Frontenac needs to convert on offense and stop turning the ball over. Brown will walk it up. Right side for Ginnivan. In the corner for Wilbert. Against the Galena zone. Dribbles out of a double team. Up top for Watts. Left wing for Brown. Right side for Wilbert. Top of the key for Watts. Right side for Wilbert. Lobs it into Hayden Pyle, and it's taken away by M.J. Jones. Bulldogs up the floor. Jones shot in traffic. Good, and he's fouled. Hayden Pyle just picked up his 4th. And M.J. Jones had a nice little transition there. Got a steal and then a layup at the other end and a and-one opportunity, and he can make it a 10-point Galena lead with 3:04 to play, and he does. 8 for MJ. Frontenac down 9, 3 minutes remaining. You don't need to jack up a bunch of threes. Just chip away. Got to get some easy looks at it, but you got to move it quickly. Watts to Ginnivan. Left wing for Watts. He'll drive it in, kick it out for Peyton Brown. Top of the key to Ginnivan. Baseline left for Wilbert. Over to Watts. Open 3, missed. The tip out of bounds off of Frontenac. Back to Galena.
Back in for the Bulldogs, Garrett Hall.
Garrett Hall will check back in. With Galena up 10. Little inbounds it to Shelton. Over the top of the zone. Missed the layup, but a whistle and a foul on Peyton Brown. And that'll be a 2-shot foul for J.C. Shelton. Shelton hasn't scored or attempted a free throw here. He's at the line trying to add to this 10-point lead. And he knocks it down. Second one, he switched them both. 53-41. Frontenac trails by 12. Left wing for Watts. He'll try a 3, miss. And Jones with the rebound. Over to Hall. Galena by 12. Hall to Little in the corner for Helton. Open 3, missed it. And Brown will clear it over to Pyle. Spin move in the lane, missed everything. Jones with another rebound. Over to Shelton. Shelton to the basket. Reverse layup missed, but he's fouled. And that'll put Wilbert, or excuse me, a foul on Wilbert. That'll put Shelton back at the line shooting 2.
Foul called against Jake Wilbert.
Third on Jake. 8th team foul on the Raiders. And Shelton will be at the line. He just switched 2 and switched another one.
Checking in for Galena, Blake Booth.
He's got 3, all of them at the line here in the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. 54-41. Second one, good. Frontenac down 14, 2 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Over to Wilbert. Get past left wing for Watts, down in the corner for Ginnivan. Up for Peyton Brown, almost stolen, guarded 3 by Wilbert. Air ball. Got the 4th air ball of the night for the Raiders, and it'll go back to Galena with 1:48 to play. Trailing 55-41, and Galena going to come in here on the opening night of league play and sweep the Frontenac Raiders. Hall's fouled by Watts. And we'll walk to the other end, and Hall will shoot a 1-and-1 as that's the 9th team foul on the Raiders.
In the game for the Raiders, Blake Baldwin.
First free throw up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Brown. Up the floor to Wilbert. Left wing for Ginnivan. Brock will try a three. It missed. Rebound tipped out. Brown had it for a moment. Saves it over to Jones, and Jones is fouled by Wilbert. Fourth on Jake, 10th team foul, and MJ Jones will be at the line shooting two. With 95 seconds to play.
MJ Jones on the line for Galena.
And that'll ice it away here for the Raiders. Jones with 8. 5 here in the fourth quarter, make it 9 now as he swishes that free throw. 56-41. Second one missed. Ginnivan with a rebound. Up the floor to Wilbert. Wilbert drives baseline, hits the layup. 8 for Jake. Over to Helton, top of the key for Booth. Booth picks up his dribble, hands it off for Shelton. And a timeout, Galena. It's a 30. We'll take it with them. 1:11 to play. Galena by 13. We are back to Frontenac in 30 seconds. This is Raider basketball.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
Galena inbounds it, and Shelton is fouled immediately by Brock Ginnivan. And Shelton will head to the line, and the Bulldogs are in the double bonus. They'll shoot two as many of the fans are heading to the exits here. And Shelton knocks the free throw down. He's made 5 in a row here in the fourth quarter. 1:08 remaining, fourth quarter. Galena by 14. Second one is good. He's got 6. Frontenac will bring it up. 1:05 to play, trailing by 15. Peyton Brown, pull up, miss. The tip from Wilbert is good. He's got 10. The lead's down to 13. Helton dribbles into his own guy and lost it to Wilbert. Wilbert up the floor to Baldwin. Baldwin to the basket. Layup is good. First bucket for Blaine Baldwin. An 11-point lead, 40 seconds to play. Little to Booth. Up the floor to Helton. 30 seconds. Helton had it tipped away in the backcourt. Over to Little with 24. Frontnac's not going to foul. They're going to let him run it out. The Raiders are going to fall to 4-8. 0-1 in league play. As Galena comes in here and sweeps Frontenac. 58-47. And that'll do it. 58-47. Galena wins it. Take a look at the final numbers before we wrap it up and get out of here tonight. As Galena wins this one by 11 over the Frontenac Raiders. A game that Frontenac never could get anything going offensively. Galena was led in scoring by Trevor Little, had 16 of his 18 in the first half, 10 from Hall, 10 from Michael Helton, 9 points from MJ Jones, who had a nice game off the bench, 6 from Shelton, all of those at the foul line in the fourth quarter, 2 from the freshman Knoll. Frontenac Led in scoring by Hayden Pyle, who had 15. Jake Wilbert added 10, 8 from Brock Inovan. They got 4 points from Peyton Brown, 2 from Noah Brooks, 2 from Cooper Cleveland, 2 from Blaine Baldwin. A free throw from Jake Beckman to round out the scoring, and Frontenac goes down here in the opening night of league play. Our next Raider broadcast will be right here on 103.5 as well as ESPN1007.com, as Independence is in town on Friday for a non-league game, and it's also homecoming. We'll be on the air right before 6 with the girls' game, the boys' game to follow. Our final score here, 58-47. Galena wins it. They pull off the sweep as the girls win 42-38. For Zach Conway, who did a great job at the Radio X Studios, and Austin Souter, our cameraman here at Frontenac High School, I'm Mike Snow saying so long, everybody. You've been listening and watching to Frontenac Raider Basketball.
If you are injured in